What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn welcoming you back for another Pokemon ORAS Alpha Sapphire live Wifi Battle today against the Shady person. I can't pronounce your name. I'm going to call you L, like from Death Note. Your Twitter link is in the description. If you want a chance to be featured in one of these battles, make sure you're following me on Twitter. I request battles frequently. So we're going to go over the team that I'm bringing today. It is the same team that we built in the last episode of Shady Teams. If you did miss that, the link is in the description. Be sure to check it out so you can see all the inner workings into why and the typing and all that fun stuff. We got Vision, the Uxie. RnB is our mascot for this team, I should say. Not mascot, but he's our all-star. He's got the choice band going on. We got Spawn the Mega Banette. We have DeVille. You know, it's really funny now that I'm saying that. I know I'm gonna get comments about it on Shady Teams. I said I wanted a Mega Pokemon so that it could take knockoffs, and I chose something that's weak to knockoff. So we have Spider Bread to set up the web to help RnB really sweep since it is banded, and then we have Entei who's here just for speed coverage. We need some priority on the team. Spawn also does have Shadow Sneak, but you know, it is what it is. And DeVille is our specially defensive Tentacruel with Rapid Spin, Dazzling Gleam for the Hydreigons in UU because we are battling in the UU tier. Now I do want to know what my opponent is bringing. Oh my gosh, he's got a Mamoswine as well. He's got a Mamoswine as well. Mamoswine, Tentacruel, Salamence, Flareon, Porygon Z, and Hitmontop. This looks like a crazy offensive team if I've ever seen one. This looks insanely offensive. I don't have the things that I need. I'm gonna open up with Vision because I think the Hitmontop is going to open up, and I won't mind opening up with Vision right away because I can smack something pretty hard. No matter what comes in, I can smack it really hard. At least I think I can. You guys can't tell probably. Maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know how the webcam looks, but I'm recording. Oh, it's stylish. I'm recording at night right now, so this is the lighting for when I record at night. Except for when I record Amnesia, it's going to be even darker. I'm going to turn those lights off, and it's going to be pitch blackish in here. That way, because you guys kept asking for that when I was playing Amnesia on Shady Gaming. If you don't know, I have a second gaming channel. It's in the description always. And right now I'm playing Mega Man X and Amnesia on there, and we're kicking things back up. Well, I don't know when this is getting uploaded, but this past Sunday, Mother's Day, is when it's getting kicked back up. So we'll be full throttle over there and over here as well. We have so many projects going on. I do need to do a house tour for you guys, and I also need to give you guys a channel update in general about things that are going to be happening in the near future. Considering summer's coming and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, summer! Time to blow up overnight." That's the thing to do over summer. You blow up like a Moheat. So my opponent's going to open up with the Flareon. Now, a little upset about that because Uxie doesn't feel very comfortable here. Now, Uxie doesn't have rocks. You guys know this if you saw the team builder. And part of me thinks he's going to end up protecting. Do I think he's going to protect to get his guts boost? I want to Calm Mind, but not to set up, but just because I think he's going to protect. You know, if I really think he's going to protect, I could switch out into DeVille. I could do that. You know, I'm gonna switch out into DeVille just for nice and BP because it is type advantage, and I should be able to, even though I'm not physically defensive, I should be able to take something relatively well. I would really have liked to set up a Calm Mind turn 1 because Hitmontop and Tentacruel both don't appreciate Uxie, but I'm not trying to lose Uxie because of that fact, because they don't appreciate it. So he does actually go straight up for the Flare Blitz. Really glad that I didn't go for a Calm Mind. I wouldn't have minded going for a Side Shot because that does so much damage. No guts on that side of the field, but that does a heck of a lot of damage. So looking at his team, he doesn't really have a super safe switch in besides his own Tentacruel, so I am just gonna go for the Scald here. I really don't have a reason to do anything else. If he wants to go into the Tentacruel, that's fine. Perhaps I should run Venoshock. No, not Venoshock, that's poison type, I think. I should run Hidden Power Psychic just for other Tentacruels, maybe? I don't know. I could have doubled out, but see, he goes into the Porygon Z, so I appreciate this because I can go for a Scald and hopefully maybe kind of sort of get a burn. I do not, but that's okay. I don't know what this Porygon Z wants to go for, but Tri-Attack is a scary, scary move. I'm gonna go ahead and predict the Tri-Attack and go right out into Spawn. I'm really hoping he does in fact go for that. Then again, thinking about it, even though Tri-Attack is stronger, he might just go for the Thunderbolt because of the fact that it hits everything on my opponent's, hits everything on my team. Except for the Mamoswine though. So let's see what he goes for. I'm gonna frisk him up and see that he's got the Assault Vest. And there's the Tri-Attack and it does not affect me. So that is really, really huge there. I'm really happy about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm just going to Thunder Wave this Porygon Z. Now, I don't have my Prankster yet. I do know that, but I don't expect him to stay in. Even if he is Assault Vest, I mean, maybe he will. Oh, he could be running Shadow Ball. Oh, he could be running Shadow Ball. He's probably running Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse, one of the two. There's the Dark Pulse. I'm not going to take that very well at all. Spawn is really not going to appreciate that. And we're going to get a T-Wave off. Now, I'm hoping maybe he'll fear the Destiny Bond. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. He could fear it. I mean, you never really know. There could be some fear for the Destiny Bond. If he fears the Destiny Bond, though, what is he going to do? And realistically, Spawn's kind of done. Not really, because I still have Prankster Willow, which could be really, really useful. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch out into Deville again, because it is my special defensive wall. I know I switched it out for the Tri-Attack, but I really just wanted the power. I thought this thing would be offensive, so I wanted to get a Tri-Attack off on it. And he is going to get fully paralyzed, unfortunately, for my opponent. Now, we can use this to our advantage, get some Scalds off, maybe get some good damage off, and then proceed to just dwindle this thing down. He is paralyzed. I don't know how much. I kind of want to see how much a Tri-Attack does to me. He goes for the T-Bolt right away. That is going to do a large amount of damage. And part of me really does want to switch into the Mamoswine, but I'm not going to. The Salamence in my opponent's team is going to be really, really huge. My Mamoswine is not running Ice Shard. It probably should be with Salamence down here. And there's the Tri-Attack. That's exactly why I didn't want to switch directly out with my Mamoswine. That's exactly why. So we actually live on 11, which I didn't expect. So we still have a chance. Deville still has a chance here. Deville can very well. I mean, I could have switched down to Banette there, predicting the Tri-Attack, but little risky business. Not about it. Not about that life right now, anyway. So I'm gonna keep my Prankster Willow in my back pocket for that Salamence in case it wants to do anything funky. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna go out into Vision, and I kind of want to take a little bit of risk here. I mean, he's still got plenty of things to outspeed me though. You know what? I'm gonna go into Vision right now, regardless, because once this Porygon Z is gone, which is going to be gone very, very, very soon. Trust me, part of me wants to set up the Calm Mind, but it's really not worth it. I am physically defensive, so I can probably take one hit from the Salamence. Had I decided to set up Calm Minds and all that nonsense, but it's really not worth it just because I'm going to set up a Calm Mind and potentially get hit by a Dark Pulse crit. It's just not really worth it. It's not, and I'm not specially defensive, so if he crits me, I'm donezo funzo. We'll see what he's going to go for. I feel like he's buttering his toast right now. Salamence looks pretty viable, and so does Flareon. I can't see him going out into either Tentacruel or Hitmontop. It feels really good to actually have type advantage. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. I haven't battled, well, it feels like I haven't battled in a long time. I haven't battled much this week. I think the last time I battled was on Monday, that I did singles battles with the Shady People. And we've been uploading them throughout the week. But now it's like, ah, man, it just feels good battling again. I don't know why. It feels like I wasn't. It feels like I haven't battled in forever. But that's not true. There's videos to prove it. I don't know. All right, so we're going to see what he's going for. Did you think my face cam froze? That was the attempt right there. I know that the game screen would keep going, but I wanted to attempt like like it froze. Tentacruel's actually gonna come in, which on that note, I am gonna Calm Mind. Oh, wow, the knockoff Tentacruel, ladies and gentlemen. However, look at the way, oh, and you know, if you guys don't get the reference, Vision, make sure you go see Avengers 2. If you haven't seen it yet, see Avengers 2. So we're gonna be here, we're here right now. I could go for a Thunderbolt, but there's really no point. Psyshock hits everything on my opponent's team. It's Stab. Gonna set up the Toxic Spikes, but I have my own do I still have my Tentacruel? Or did I let it go down? I think I let it go down. All right, so that was a pretty smart move on my opponent's part. The Psyshock is barely gonna miss the one-hit KO, which is unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate. Part of me does want to set up another Calm Mind. I'm gonna go for Psyshock. I'm not gonna set up another Calm Mind. I'm not getting greedy. I'm not about to get into that greedy life, that greedy good of life. I'm not trying to get into that. There's no way. There's no way. So he's gonna go for the Scald, fishing for a burn. That was a very smart move on my opponent's part, just to get a little more damage off, because honestly, I think I might have lived something from his Salamence from the range that I was at prior. So Tentacruel's gonna go down to his Psyshock. This is a very, very punch for punch battle with a shady person. Trying to think, what is he gonna do now? With Tentacruel gone, I'm feeling a little bit better, although the Toxic Spikes are up and it's gonna break the stash of my Galvantula. So Flareon's gonna come in, a huge problem for us because like I said, Deville is gone. So I kind of have to I'm just gonna stay in here and go for Psyshock. I'm gonna let Vision go down to a Flare Blitz. And we're up Amon right now, although our Banette is very, very, very low. I'm really saving that Banette just for the Salamence. Fortunately, the rest of my opponent's team looks physical now that Tentacruel and Porygon Z is gone, so Will-O-Wisp really is going to aid us once this Flareon is gone. It really is. Actually opts to go for the double edge, and I'm gonna eat that up because like I said, I am defensive. This is a defensive Vision. So this Vision is gonna defend itself, pop a Psyshock, and that is pretty much gonna take that Flareon out to dinner, lunch, and breakfast, but not in that order. I don't know what's going on anymore. I just ate dinner and it's teriyaki and it was really good and I'm still kind of hungry, but I want mac and cheese. So all kinds of crazy things going on. So In-Law is in the building and I'm gonna have to let it get a +1, which could be a huge mistake. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna go for the Dazzling Gleam on the off chance he goes for like a Dragon Dance, but he's gonna Draco Meteor straight up Draco Meteor. That's a problem. If he's Draco Meteoring. What? Are we serious? And that does nothing. What is going on? That did nothing. Wow. All right. I kind of want to think now. I kind of want to run around and think. What was that? How did that make sense? And there's the Declaw. I was going to say he's definitely mixed. He's mixed Moxie. But how did that even happen? What? So I'm guessing he's Expert Belt because we haven't seen a Life Orb. He could also be Citrus. That the Dazzling Gleam did a lot less than I thought it would. But from that range, he's not Citrus because it already would have been popped. Is he Life Orb? I don't think I saw Life Orb Recoil. Well, the obvious play is to go into Mamoswine, but it's not that obvious because I don't have what I need to have. Now I am just gonna go on into spawn. I'm gonna go into the spawn and I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp him because he's at +1 right now. And I know, oh, I forgot about the poison. I know that, I think, you know what? Maybe I should just Shadow Sneak. You know what? No, let's Thunder Wave. Let's Speed Control. We have Mamoswine. So I'm gonna go for the Speed Control here. It'd be really nice. I didn't get the Sticky Web up, which is okay because his heaviest hitter is Salamence and it doesn't get affected by the Sticky Web. So I'm okay with not getting Sticky Web up. But the Speed Control, having Thunder Wave on Banette is really, really nice. I love Spawn. Spawn is such a great... In-Law is gonna get switched out. In-Law is gone and That was a beautiful switch. That was an unbelievable switch. Wow. Oh my gosh, that switch might have just won him the game. I'm going for the Will-O-Wisp, but if he has the Ice Shard, yup, it's gonna take me out. Oh my goodness. All I had to do was Willow there, but I wanted the Speed Control. Wow. All right. What do you do here, Shady? What do you do here? You probably go into Entei, and I think Entei can kind of finish things up for us. I know he's got the Hitmon top, which, you know what? I don't know why I'm saying he's gonna finish things up. He's got the Hitmon top, and Hitmon top probably has Intimidate. So I'm not feeling too happy about this. I don't think Entei can. Oh, you know what? Shoot, I think I just missed the big time. This thing could be Focus Sash. Totally forgot about Focus Sash. I should have run out to my own Mamoswine. I'm gonna Sacred Fire, but this Mamoswine could very easily, very easily tank this thanks to Thick Fat, and he doesn't even need the Focus Sash. We get the 50% chance to burn Sacred, but we're gonna go ahead and take an EQ here, and even though he's burnt, well, he's burned, we should be able to take it. We're a Legendary Pup, and that is gonna do a good amount of damage, but oh, Leftovers is gonna keep him alive. Leftovers! All right, well, Entei's gonna take a little bit of poison. Oh, was that 23? I think it was exactly 23, so I'm going down to poison next turn. Oh my goodness, this is some battle. Well, there's literally no reason not to Sacred Fire. I know Extreme Speed seems like the play to make, but there's no reason not. You know what? I'm gonna Bulldoze. Because even if he Ice Shards, it doesn't matter. If it somehow KOs me, which it's not going to, I'd much rather just let him go down to burn on the off chance he wanted to switch in Hitmon top and save this Mamoswine for a bit. But he's not going to do that. And we are in for a world of hurt now. That is a huge problem. That is a huge problem for us. He's got Hitmontop and Salamence left. So I'm going to go into the Spider Bread. It's our best bet no matter what he goes into. Spider Bread actually outspeeds Salamence, which is really, really nice because he's below 50%. So Thunder just might take him out. I am max special attack and I made my Spider Bread modest. So actually, now that he's modest, there's a chance. Is there a chance that Salamence outspeeds? I mean, Salamence is a pseudo and this is a spider. So spider versus pseudo, what do you really know? It looking like a Doduo. 100 and just base 100 speed. So it gets up to 328. I think Spider-Bread might get outsped. Spider-Bread might get outsped right now. We're gonna find out. And my focus test is, well, not gone yet. So I'll take the Salamence out. I'm going for the Thunder. I'm going for the Thunder, that's it. Let's see if we outspeed. If we outspeed, we have a really good chance of winning this because we'll get the Hitmontop in. We can intimidate our Mamoswine. Inlaw is going to get the Earthquake off, and that is going to do a lot of damage. Thunder, though, is going to connect, and I'm really hoping to see it take out this Inlaw. Inlaw is going to go down to a crit. It's a crit. Does the crit matter? I'm modest. I'm modest. I don't know if the crit mattered. Somebody do the calcs. I don't really know. Someone let me know in the comment section below if the crit mattered. If you see one shady person, let us know. Thumb it up so that everyone sees it. Just so we know. I don't really like when crits matter against shady people. So Roadhouse comes in, gets the Intimidate off. We are not looking good. We are not looking good. I kind of want to predict the Fake Out and Switch Out. I'm going to predict the Fake Out and Switch Out into Mamoswine. It seems like a crazy play, but I think a combination of Fake Out and Poison will take Spider Bread out. So I have to do this to win. This is the only way I can win is if he goes for Fake Out. I'm gonna get poisoned. I understand that. And there's the Fake Out. Oh my gosh, I think that play won us the game. I think that play won us the game. I mean, my opponent made that fantastic play mid game when he switched into Mamoswine on the Thunder Wave. He doesn't resist ground, so you know what? We go for the EQ. It's what we got to do. I'm choice banded, no intimidate. This should do a good amount. It does a great amount, and there's the close combat. And thanks to the close combat, no matter what, Spider Bread is gonna pull through for us. That was such a close punch for punch match. Now, Thunder does have a tiny bit chance to miss. It does, and he's got the leftovers. But I feel like I have to go for Thunder. Let me just check. I think Thunder's 120 and Volt Switch is like 70. So there's 110. So there's a 40 base point difference, which really is 60 points. I'm gonna have to go for Thunder. It's Compound Eyes, so the chance to miss is very, very, very slim. And we connect! All right, so that should be the game, especially thanks to the defense drop from the close combat. Oh, I thought you were gonna live that for a second. Wow, but that was an awesome game, L. If you guys enjoyed at home, thank you so much, first of all, for battling me, L. It was a pleasure. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure you leave a like rating down below. Your support on the channel means everything, and that thumb needs your touching. I'm gonna get the heck out of here, but make sure you stick around because we will have 2 more battles with this team. Who will be the MVP? Spider-Bird came through right there. I love you guys so much. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.